Number 30, junior guard, Cooper O. Number 32, sophomore guard, Cole Weeks. And number 54, junior forward, Adam Sizemore.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the JV Tournament visiting Oldenburg first group today.
Each week and each
We'll
event,
be bringing you
we
tonight's
need everyone's Please adhere to the guidelines with our return to sports culture.
And following this will be the Varsity.
Please social distance whenever possible, unless it is with members of your immediate household. Our athletes, our students, our coaches, administration, and our parents and community thank you for your help in keeping our sports seasons alive. Oldenburg, number 15, Trojans. 2 shots. Cooper Ho, his first team first. There you go. Foul is set to number 32, Cole Wheat. Valley Central, number 54, outside of 2 shots. treatment. First shot is good. Central number 12. Foul is Central number 30. Into the game for East Central. Number 22, Ryan Brothers. Number 14, Reese Oldenburg. Number 22, right. Two shots. Number 0, Frank Norman. And number 25, Charlie Chevy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for tuning in to tonight's JV contest between the visiting Oldenburg Twisters and the East Central Trojans, brought to you by Trojan Media Productions. You can follow us on Twitter at Trojan Media Pro 1. Tonight's game is brought to you by S&B Driving School. S&B Driving School has 2 convenient locations in St. Leon and Batesville. They work around student schedules and offer classes after school and on weekends. Courses are available in person and online. Please call 812-576-SAFE or visit sbdrivingschool.com for more information. Let Glenn and State Farm. This game is also brought to you by Glenn Scholl with State Farm Insurance. Let Glenn and State Farm handle all of your insurance needs, from auto, home insurance, and much more. Give Glenn Scholl a call at 812-637-3700. Thank you, Glenn, for your support of Trojan Media Productions.
Foul on Oldenburg, number 25, Charlie Chevy. Timeout, Oldenburg. Full timeout. Fans, being orthopedics and sports medicine provides comprehensive quality care for the student athlete and community. East Central High School Medical Director Dr. David Arlo and athletic trainers Sandy Webb are proud to keep the Trojan athletes on the field. Now enjoy the convenience of scheduling appointments 24/7. To schedule, call 513-354-3700 or visit beaconworthway.com. Fans, please remember, face covering. Don't stop the spread of COVID-19. Please be safe and do your part in letting our athletes go. Jack Renew, and number 54, Adam Seisman. Foul, number 0, Frank Moore into the game for East Central. Number 14, Reese Oldenburg. And number 22, Ryan Brothers. Sizemore. Bonus. Into the game for East Central, number 32, Cole Wheat. Central, number 20, Jack Rickey. Two-shot bonus. Into the game for East Central, number 42, Lucas Rose. Foul number 15, Connor Miles. Bonus. Jump ball, East Central possession.
And with that, we're at halftime. East Central up 21-14. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Fans, East Central's next home boys basketball game is Tuesday night, December 15th, versus LaSalle High School. JV and freshmen tip at 6 with Varsity foul.
Why don't you take over here?
face coverings. Face coverings or face shields must be worn inside. Please let our athletes play.
And welcome back to the start of the second half of tonight's JV contest between the visiting Oldenburg Twisters and your hometown East Central Trojans.
Oldenburg Academy will inbound the ball to start the second half. Number 15, Tyler Myers, one shot. Into the game for East Central, number 14, Reese Hofer. Number 42, Lucas Grove. And number 22, Ryan Rutherford. Foul on the shot, number 14, Reese Hofer. Number 15, Connor Wild. At the end of the third quarter, East Central 33, Oldenburg Academy 20. This is a game for Oldenburg, number 25, Charlie Shepard. Fans will please remember face coverings and social distancing help stop the spread of COVID-19. Please be safe and do your part when letting our athletes play.
Can't do it, Mike. Yeah, one girl.
Next East Central Hunters Boys Basketball League is Tuesday, December 15th versus LaSalle High School. Freshman and JV. It's in at 6 o'clock with varsity following. East Central will get down the ball. Foul number 35, Jacob Hall. 2 shots. Eli Evans. Jump ball.
Timeout black. 30 seconds.
Timeout Twisters. 30 seconds. Timeout. Oldenburg Academy will hit down the ball.
White, 1, 2, body. She's got 2. Come on,
Shot thrown by that's a lot.
I was thinking Barry.
Charlie, Charlie!
Come down and play.
Foul on the shot, number 22, Ryan Brotherton. At the line, number 25, Charlie Shepard. Foul number 35, Jacob Hawkins. 2-shot foul on the line, Eli Varsity. Into the game 3 Central for 54. Adam Sizemore.
I can hear you. Our headphones, weren't as fancy, or they weren't as fancy as the first game. We just had that small little box and go on. Come on, now we got
Point back to the field. Jack Rainier. Foul number 12, Simon.
Pressure him, pressure.
That's the good. Right. Rutherford. That's really good from the point of Jack Rainier. Foul on the play.
25. Basket's good.
25-27. Into the game 3, Central number 42 is Love, and number 32, Cole. Timeout. 30-second timeout.
There's that.
Into the game for East Central, number 12, Eli Aston. Number 14, Reese Hofer. And number 52, Andrew Davis. Foul, East Central, number 14, Reese Hofer.
Yeah, you got handled the last time.
First shot is good.
Yeah. I thought I'd seen him. Yeah. Yeah. I looked down. Where were you going to go?
Second shot is good. Foul, Lucas Gray. 2 shots at the line, counter line. First shot is good. Second shot is good. And that is the ball game, folks. East Central 49.
And that's the JV game for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. East Central wins the JV game, 49-32 final score over the Oldenburg Academy Twisters. Stick around for tonight's varsity game, starting in about 20 minutes, featuring the East Central Varsity Trojans versus the Oldenburg Academy Twisters. On the call tonight will be Mr. Aaron Jackson and Mr. Michael Odar. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's Trojan Media Productions presents boys basketball, East Central Trojans versus the Oldenburg Academy Twisters.
Hey, you tell I haven't done that a whole lot. We'll get it here today.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'll get it after National Anthem. What about that? Because they're about ready to crank it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to East Central High School for tonight's varsity basketball game between the Oldenburg Academy Twisters and your East Central Trojans. Please stand for the national anthem.
Welcome to St. Leon, Indiana for the boys
Fans, we'd like to thank your Warren County Health officials for their assistance and guidance to our return to sports.
East Central Trojans. I'm Aaron Jackson. I'm joined tonight by Mr. Mike Odar.
Oldenburg comes into tonight's game with a record of 0-1, having lost to Oldenburg on the 4th by a score of 68-44. They are coached by Gary Mormon and are led on the floor by senior guard Andrew Osterling, who had 14 points against Edinburgh, and senior forward Will Friedland, who had 11 points in that game. The Twisters come into tonight's game having not played in 8 days with their last 2 games postponed. East Central has a record of 1-1 after a tough loss in double overtime last night to a very good Jennings County team. The Trojans are coached by Dave Disbro. Leading scorers for the Trojans after 2 games are Logan Rohrbacher, who has 60 points on the year, and Big Luke Collinsworth, who has 40. Mike, it's going to be interesting to see how the team responds after last night's loss.
Yeah, Jack, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. I think as we look at this game, obviously the bounce back is going to be critical. A tough double overtime loss last night, but sometimes the best cure for a tough loss like that is getting right back on the horse and playing another game right away. So we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, we definitely will. And we'll see how Oldenburg responds after being off for 8 days. They might have a little rest. We'll see how long it takes them to get back into the groove on the court, Mike.
Absolutely. Talk about a difference of a situation. Oldenburg has been off and waiting to play for 8 days, and EC's coming off of a double overtime game, and they're ready and raring to get back at it as well.
Yeah, that's for sure. Mike, what about our starters for tonight?
Yeah, I think we're looking at pretty much the same lineup. We have number 5, Nick Follop, number 13, Pros Mormon, number 20, Andrew Osterling, number 21, Will Freeland, and number 41, Dylan Stewart for Oldenburg. And then for our Trojan basketball team, we've got number 10, Jaden Dennis, number 12, Aiden Knecht, number 32, John Hotel. Obviously, our 2 big guys are number 42, Logan Rohrbacher, and number 52, Luke Collinsworth. When you're coming in averaging 50 points with your seniors, you should be in a good spot to recover pretty quickly.
Yeah, you know, we talked off air, Mike, how the offense for East Central has really been rolling so far. You know, they were helped a little bit in the double overtime, but both games they've scored 81 points apiece so far in this early season.
Absolutely, which would have both been high scores last year for the Trojans the entire season. They never broke 80, so I think that's a good start for them for sure.
Yes.
They're making the math real easy for the social studies and English teachers.
I know, yeah.
30 and 30 for Logan, 81 and 81 for EC. The calculations are pretty simple.
Yeah, I know. Definitely, you don't want to come to me for math, so I'm glad to go down the hole for that. But yeah, it's been a fun team to watch. Rohrbacher's been fun. Collinsworth, he's been explosive as always. But, you know, Matt and I talked about last couple games too that, you know, East Central, who's going to step up? You know, it's been Jaden Dennis. It's been John Hotel. It's been Mergenthal. So we'll see here in this third game who's kind of that third scorer. Who can they get, you know, even a spark off the bench? Like they did last night with Casey McQueen.
Well, we're getting ready to get tipped off, and I think we'll get our answer pretty quickly. And it looks like Stewart is going to be jumping for OA, while it's number 42, Logan Rohrbacher, jumping for EC.
Opening tip-off goes to the Twisters. Andrew Osterling brought the ball down the floor.
Looks like EC is starting out with their man-to-man.
Yeah, looking to get a little bit more pressure. You know, the Twisters untested a little bit, kind of see what they got here early on, Mike.
Absolutely.
Ball goes out of bounds. It stays with Oldenburg. Take the ball out. He gets it into Stewart. Good defense, Mike, out front by the Trojans.
Yeah, you can tell they're definitely getting at it right away.
Yeah.
They're really doing an outstanding job keeping the ball out on the perimeter. They're not letting anything inside.
Yeah. A little bit different makeup from Jennings County. Jennings County a little bit more height last night. Shot up by number 20, Andrew Osterling. It's good. Oldenburg goes up 3-0 here in the first quarter. Jaden Dennis on the point. He passes it to Aiden Kinnett. Lob
Nice
two.
backdoor.
Great. Foul on the floor. Rohrabacher's fouled.
Foul, Twisters, number 41, Dylan Stewart.
Dylan Stewart called for the foul, his first, team first. Ball into Kinnett. Hotel has it, looks to drive, nothing there. Kinnett, top of the key, passes to Dennis.
And you can already see the contrast in styles. It looks like Oldenburg is sticking to his zone.
Yeah. Collinsworth going to try it. No good. Rebound comes down to Stewart. Yeah, it looks like, Mike, they're going to make Rohrabacher, the rest of the team, try to earn it from the outside. First couple games, that was kind of the Trojans' bread and butter, getting down the lane, Rohrabacher on a drive. Twisters trying to tighten that up, deny him that lane.
Another thing to notice right here is already the pace of play is tremendously slower than it was at any point last night.
Yeah. Last night, really fast game. And this might be a byproduct of Oldenburg not playing in the last week. Working through some of their sets, trying to see what's there. Good drive.
Nice rebound there by Collinsworth.
Osterling couldn't finish. Ball back to the Trojans. Dennis down in the corner. He finds Collinsworth. Collinsworth kind of fades away, Mike. We saw that last night, too.
Yeah, he goes in strong. I think he has that back. It'll start falling for him. I think he'll make the correction he needs to.
He just needs to keep that confidence, keep shooting. He had a great overtime period last night.
Good on the ball. That is tremendous hustle right there.
Foul called on number 21, Will Friedland. That's his first. Oldenburg second. Mike Oldenburg still in that zone.
Yeah, there's a couple ways to bust a zone. You can either work towards the middle and work it back out, or you can start firing away from the outside. We'll see where EC goes for it.
Nice lob pass again, kind of the same play as last time, Mike. And another foul.
So already a little bit of foul trouble beginning to pepper in. We'll have to keep an eye on it for OA as this is their third team foul.
Mike, I was thinking on that last play, it's going to be interesting to see if they feed Collinsworth down in there. Like you mentioned, try to beat that zone. Rohrabacher's going to shoot from the outside. No good. Great effort. Trojans get the rebound. It's Rohrabacher. It's up and in.
That's a nice move down the drain.
Great move.
Lane as well.
Oldenburg with a 3-2 lead. A little half-court pressure here. Twisters get it to Osterling. They look to reverse the ball. Ball on the wing to Mormon.
There's just been nothing inside for OA at all yet.
No. Like we mentioned, great perimeter defense so far. We try a mid-range jumper, and it's good for Osterling.
That's two of those for Osterling now. He's onto a quick start.
He's got all 5 of Oldenburg's points. Jaden Dennis in the corner for a 3. It's good, and he's fouled.
And the follow-through. That is a great opportunity right there. Chance to finish off a rare 4-point
play. Great form on that last shot. He gets it to fall.
And EC's been solid from the outside to start the year, too. When your team's shooting 37% from the three-point line, that's a great start.
Yeah, Mike, I've thought the same thing. They've shot really well. You know, we talk about the hot shooting for East Central. Jaden Dennis, his attempt is up, and it's good. Game is tied, 5-all. But Mike, after 2 games, you've got Rohrbacher. He's shooting 60% from the floor. Collinsworth is shooting 60%, and that's almost unheard of.
Absolutely. And like we mentioned before, the fact that they're your seniors, you can rely on that leadership after that tough loss last
A lot of experience here on this East Central team. 3 attempt is good.
Ole is coming out hot. I think we have our answer about whether or not the layoff's going to hurt them.
I know. It hasn't slowed them down any, and here's a steal on the other end. Last 3 was good by number 21, Will Friedland. They're up 8-6. 3:05 left in the first quarter. Good defense there.
Great pressure, keeping everything out.
Yeah.
Eventually, you have to think that the law of percentage is going to come back in EC's favor. They're just not letting anything inside the lane at all.
Good hand in the face by Rohrbacher, but a great drain there by number 20, Osterling. He's hot tonight, Mike.
I think they're 3 for 3 from beyond the arc as well.
He's got 8 points here early. Jaden Dennis with it. Hotel has it.
Trying to mark it into Luke.
Yeah.
There he is.
Great post move. Luke loves that
Nice
baby
follow
hook.
by Rohrbacher.
Great.
That's just an effort play right
It
there.
is. That's just one and more on that end.
And he wrestled it away from 2 or 3 OA twisters right there.
Got the basket. Here's his free throw attempt. Rohrbacher's attempt is good. 11-9. Twisters, 2:18 left in the first quarter. Aiden Cannett's going to come in, Mike. He's going to give Jaden Dennis a break.
And I think we also saw that number 24, Mergenthal, is in the game as well, too. He came in on the last break.
Mergenthal's been a great player, Mike, for the Trojans so far this season off the bench.
Future's bright for him, that's for sure.
Yeah. If you tuned in for the JV action, you saw, and here's a steal by the Twisters, you saw the Trojans down Oldenburg in the JV contest.
Yeah, I think that East Central won by 11, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I believe so.
Here we go. EC looking to push a little more right now. That's a nice 3.
Great 3 by Collinsworth. You know, he's a player, he's a big man, but he's kind of like one of those modern big men, Mike. He's not afraid to extend the floor.
Absolutely. Can you call somebody 6'7", 300 pounds a stretch 4? I think that might be a little rough. But
yeah.
He's out there shooting them. Hey, great hands right there. That is
great.
Just, again, good ball pressure.
3-point attempt good by number 13, Mormon. Twisters keep the lead, 14-12. Here's Collinsworth again.
Oof, I don't think that's the one they wanted right there.
No, a little too quick. Foul on Aiden Cannett, number 12. I believe that's his first. Going to be the team first.
Into the game for East Central, number 50, Casey McQueen.
Casey McQueen. He had some good minutes last night, Mike, in that double overtime loss.
Absolutely, absolutely, and puts a pretty sizable advantage for the Trojans down low.
Yeah,
for sure. There you go, just reading the ball.
Another great effort by Logan Rohrbacher.
He just knows the game so well.
Yeah, he does.
He's seeing things before they occur.
Yeah, you know, it's not only his scoring, but he does so many things well. You know, his rebounding, his assists. You know, he's not a selfish player. Oldenburg looking cut inside. Nothing there for him. Ball goes back out.
They've been hitting those outside shots.
I'm surprised, Mike, he didn't take that shot right there, Mormon. He drained one the other time.
Looks like they're playing for the last possession now.
Yes, just about 10 seconds left in the first quarter.
Oh, that's a good take.
Good shot there in the lane by number 21, Will Friedland. And that'll end the first quarter. Twisters lead the Trojans by a score of 16-12. We'll be back with you after this short break. Welcome back to St. Leon, Indiana. This game is brought to you by Glenn Scholl with State Farm Insurance. Let Glenn and State Farm handle all of your insurance needs from auto, homeowners, and much more. Give Glenn Scholl a call at 812-637-3700. Thank you to Glenn for your support of Trojan Media Productions. This game is also brought to you by S&B Driving School. S&B Driving School has 2 convenient locations in St. Leon and Batesville. They work around student schedules and offer classes after school and on weekends. Courses are available in person and online. Please call 812-576-SAFE or visit sbdrivingschool.com for more information.
There's Collinsworth down low. Out of bounds going the other way for Oldenburg Academy.
Mike, it gave Luke a lot of pressure down low.
I think that's what the benefits of the zone are. You're able to collapse in on the big guys. Now, the question is, what can East Central do to break out of that?
Yeah, we'll see if they can kick that ball back out, find that open shooter, and let's see if they can shoot over that zone.
Hit a couple of zone busters, and that'll make them rearrange what they're trying to do. Oh.
Yeah, Osterling got by John Hotel. John Hotel, really good defender.
Just a half a step too late, it looked like.
Yeah, he got beat just by a little bit. Drew the foul. Charlie Shebler, number 25, into the game for Oldenburg. He's going to give Moorman a break.
There you go on the floor.
Oldenburg keeps it. They're going to reverse it.
Again, everything for Oldenburg is working outside. There is nothing inside the paint for them right now. I think they've had one drive that I can remember.
They've tried. I mean, they're just too well covered. I mean, if you look at Rohrbacher, if you look at Hotel, I mean, they're right on their guys. I mean, they can't slip by for any space. And here again, I mean, look how far East Central's bringing the defense out now, Mike. And it just shows the confidence that they have.
Yeah.
Great rebound there by Luke.
And that's the efforts of their defense right there. When you're starting to push them further and further out, those three-pointers are going to get more difficult.
Mike be interested to see what Trojans do here. Here's Jaden for a three. It's off, but it's off. Number 20, Andrew Osterling. It's going to stay with East Central.
Number 12, Aiden Connect, is in the game right now. There you go.
Ball tipped away. It's controlled by the Twisters.
Just not anything easy really for EC coming up inside either.
I was going to say the same thing, Mike. They played East Central here really tough in the early going. Here's Rohrbacher's bread and butter, but
there you go.
There you go. But you could see they've been well scouted, East Central has, by Oldenburg. They've not given East Central any easy shots.
And Collinsworth, number 52, every time he gets the ball, he's got 3 or 4 hands coming at him. So they're going to have to find a way to problem solve that.
You're right. You know, they don't have a big man like Jennings County did last night, but as you mentioned, they've really collapsed, giving him a lot of trouble down low.
And that's where the outside shooting will help them out. You start hitting a couple of those shots, they cannot collapse like that.
John Hotel back into the game. He's going to give Collinsworth a break. We saw a little full court pressure early. Haven't seen that the last couple times down the court for the Trojans.
Boy, they are really
defense.
at it. That is great defense. I think he's smelling what that guy ate for dinner, that's for sure.
Really smart defense, too.
And everything is pushed out, nothing in.
I was afraid of that, Mike. A lot of contact there. Called Logan Rohrbacher for a blocking foul. That's going to be his first, team third. Oldenburg has 16 fouls. They lead by 1, 16-15, 5:45 here in the second quarter. Oh, if Casey had turned around, he probably could have stole that easily.
Yeah. Little trap right there, forcing him in the corner.
Yeah. Shot no
That was
good.
one of those odd Euro steps.
You know, it was. Kind of went up a little awkwardly, couldn't get it to fall.
Rohrbacher is just a finisher. He is. If he gets into the paint, you can almost guarantee 2, or you're guaranteeing 2 free throws, one or the other.
I love watching him shoot because he's got such a soft touch around the basket.
Absolutely.
Shot up, no good. McQueen tips it up.
Nice.
And it's saved by Rohrbacher. Foul's going to be on the floor.
About a half a second just on time, a few of the twisters right there, because he was going back up to hit that too.
Foul is on number 12, Nick Hoff.
So EC is in the bonus here on out. 5:21 left in the second half, and they're going to be shooting free throws every time there's a foul called.
Well, Mike, you mentioned, how the fouls can pile up, and we've seen that here. And we got a ways to go before halftime, so that's only the East Central's benefit.
Absolutely.
Caleb Mergenthal coming in. Rohrbacher's second shot is good. East Central now leads 19-16.
This is a nice little spurt to start the second quarter after finishing. They were down 2 at the half, and they're expanded their lead up to 3. So a nice little swing right there in action.
Yes, that is. We'll see if they can get a little rhythm here, Mike, going.
He's got him. Rohrbacher is all over.
Got to be close to 5 seconds.
Yeah. That is just effort and intelligence. He knew every step. He knew where he wanted to go each time, and he was there before him.
Well, we haven't seen that in a long time, but with the pressure they've given, that's not surprising for East Central.
Yes.
Full timeout. We'll also take a full timeout, and we'll be with you in a minute. Welcome back to St. Leon, Indiana. The Trojans are taking on the Oldenburg Twisters. They lead by a score of 19-16. 5:06 left in the first half.
It looks like the Twisters are taken out on the side here. Let's see if the pressure that EC has been providing keeps them out on top.
Hotel, he's picking his man up high. Mike, we've seen just great defense here so far.
Good switching, too. Good switching.
Yes.
And there we go.
Good vision down the court.
Mergenthal pulling it back out just to play it safe.
Yeah, no need, Mike, to force that ball in there
Yep.
when you're not set up. Rohrbacher going in.
Same story. Gets
Yeah.
in. It's either 2 free throws or 2 points.
Yeah.
You make your choice.
He moves so well with the ball. He's just so hard to stop down there.
Yes.
If you're Coach Disborough, you got to ask for more and more of that. That's been working for you so well.
Yes. And it's beginning to just slightly push out that zone. They're not sitting quite as stacked in the paint. They're trying to pick Rohrbacher up a little bit further out, which is you have to think it's going to open up things for the guys down low as well.
Exactly. Rohrbacher's second shot is also good. He hits both free throws. McQueen comes in for Aiden Kinnett. Mike, it looks like the Trojans are going to go back to a little bit of full court pressure.
It looks like a little bit of token pressure. They're going to try and pick him up at half court here.
And a travel by number 5, Nick Follop.
There you go. So the pressure is beginning to really affect OA. 14 points in the first quarter, and they've scored 2 so far in the second quarter, even though we're about halfway through. It looks like they brought Collinsworth back in after a nice long rest for him, too.
And East Central slowly extending that lead out.
There, that's a nice look.
Yeah, again.
That was a great look down low.
Again, great court vision, great feed. Rohrbacher, you know what he's going to do. He draws that foul, and he's right back at the line, Mike.
Mm-hmm. And already 16 points for Logan Rohrbacher.
And he's averaging 30.
He might have to make us get our pencils out and do some more serious math tonight.
Jane Dennis has 4. Collinsworth has 3 so far tonight for the Trojans.
And McQueen coming back in as he spells number 32, John Hotel.
Andrew Osterling, number 20, leads the Twisters with 8 points.
Oh, Rohrbacher fell down. That was about the first opportunity they had to get a cut to the basket, and they still settled for an outside shot right there.
Air ball by number 21, Will Friedland. McQueen with the rebound. Ball with Morgenthau. Passes back to Rohrbacher. Dennis in the corner. Ball knocked away. It's going to go to Oldenburg.
That looked like that might have been off of one of the Twisters, but I think...
Well, I was going to say the same thing. I'm not so sure about that, but nevertheless, it stays with Oldenburg.
It's harder for the officials, obviously. They don't have the monitors right in front of them to see what we're seeing.
A lot of hands down there too, Mike. Again, a cut by Oldenburg, nothing there. A lot of great pressure by the Trojans.
And Oldenburg started off, they were shooting quite hot, but you knew that the average had the law of averages would have to start working in EC's favor, and they have this quarter. It's been tough rowing for Oldenburg this quarter, that's for sure.
Hard foul there by Caleb Morgenthau on number 13, Pros Mormon. Kinnett's going to come out, take a breather. Hotel in for Aiden Kinnett.
They are just
great defense here, Mike.
Stifling. That would be the word I would use to describe it. And I think I might be wrong, but that might be their first shot in the paint the entire game. They might have had one other one.
Well, I was going to say that's a good job by 32 CJ Grow to get down in there and get a shot off.
Yeah.
Because as we said all night long, there's been such great pressure around the perimeter.
Yes.
It's been hard for Oldenburg to get an open cut or an open lane to make something happen.
And he really did force the issue there.
Yeah. Foul called. Foul goes against Jaden Dennis. That's his first, team 7th. So that's going to give Oldenburg, Mike, 1-1.
Yeah, Oldenburg sitting at 7, 1-1 with the bonus, and East Central's already in the double bonus. They're shooting 2 the rest of the way this half.
Rohrabacher comes into the game. Trojans lead 24-16, 2:56 left in the first half. Ball off the back of the rim.
There.
Trojans really pushing it here, Mike.
And they're trying to force it inside. There we go.
Yeah. Nice.
And that was a nice take there.
Yeah. Good feed to McQueen there, Mike.
And they were 2 steps ahead. That's the benefit of if you can operate against the zone effectively, you can be 1 or 2 steps ahead and get to the spot you need to hit the shot, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Yeah. Beautiful play by East Central.
Ball movement is key. You make the pass and you get everybody moving around, you're going to get some shots.
It's almost like a little zone here from the Trojans.
Yeah, I wonder if it's maybe to give them a little bit of a rest after the intense man-to-man they've been playing.
And it's been a physical man-to-man, Mike, for him so far.
Very physical.
The clock's kind of on their side and kind of slow the game down here. Being in the zone. Here's Rohrabacher. He's going to drive, loses the ball. Ball saved by Dennis.
Nice ball movement right there. Collinsworth for the outside. In and out, in and out. Those will start falling.
Good defense there by Oldenburg. Ball
hustle on both spots right there. EC beginning to take advantage of these offensive rebounds. They're keeping the possession down here.
We'll see, Mike, what East Central does if they try to hold.
Setting in the middle right there.
Yeah, that's what you want against the zone.
And they had 2 guys fly at Rohrabacher. Somebody else has to be open.
Rohrabacher's open for 3. Mike, he drains it.
How do you let that happen?
Yeah.
You know, Rohrabacher's got 20 points now. You know he has to be focused 1 and 1A if you're the Oldenburg Twisters. And he still had a free look.
Somebody missed their assignment down there, Mike. 33, Abe Streeter. He's got a 3 for the Twisters.
And that ends a large scoring lull for the Twisters.
I would say, Mike, Coach Disbrow is going to tell the crew to hold for the last shot.
That's exactly what it looks like they're doing. Who do you think they might have the ball? Might have the ball with 10 seconds. Who are they going to put the ball in the hands of? I don't think it's a secret for anybody on the floor.
It'll be one of 2 people.
Yep. Setting it up. Oh, that's a great look.
Beautiful. Mike, doesn't get any better than that.
It doesn't. That's good basketball right there. And Logan Rohrabacher, that's the 3rd time they've tried to use that lob, and that's the 1st time they were able to put it in.
Yeah.
And, of course, he gets the and one to follow that. So 22 points. 22 of the 31 points for the Trojans has come from Mr. 40 and number 42 this first half.
Rohrabacher shot up and good. 3.7 left in the half. Sorry, Mike.
I was going to say, just talk about a first half right there. 23 points.
Yeah. Trojans up 32-19. Desperation shot, no good, and that's going to end the first half here at St. Leon, Indiana. East Central Trojans lead the Oldenburg Twisters by a score of 32-19. We'll be back for 3rd quarter action.
Trainer Sandy Cliff are proud to keep the Trojan athletes on the field. Now enjoy the convenience of scheduling appointments 24/7. To schedule, call 513-354-3700 or visit beaconnorthland.com.
Season's greetings, Sunman families. I'm so honored to be able to present the 2020 Sunman Elementary Christmas Concert. Leading the way is Mrs. Angelina Boucher. Her energy and enthusiasm are contagious. You will see that in the students' dancing, singing, and celebration. We are glad that you're able to join us. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy 2021. Take care.
For a present. If I can't have a rhino for a present, I will take a submarine.
Of course you will.
Oh, I will take a submarine.
Fine. Guess I'll be returning that goldfish.
Merry Christmas!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to St. Leon, Indiana, where the Trojans lead the Twisters by a score of 32-19. This game is brought to you by S&B Driving School. S&B Driving School has two convenient locations in St. Leon and Batesville. They work around student schedules and offer classes after school and on weekends. Courses are available in person and online. Please call 812-576-SAFE or visit sbdrivingschool.com for more information. This game is also brought to you by Glenn Scholl with State Farm Insurance. Let Glenn and State Farm handle all your insurance needs from auto, homeowners, and much more. Give Glenn Scholl a call at 812-637-3700. Thank you, Glenn, for your support of Trojan Media Productions. Mike, we saw a first half there where East Central kind of got off to a slow start, but as you said, they imposed their will on Oldenburg as the game went on.
Yeah, I think Coach Disbrow has to be pleased with the efforts of on their defensive side.
Yes.
That's for sure. Everything was outside. They did not let hardly anything into the paint.
Yes.
And although Oldenburg started out hot from beyond the arc, obviously, like we mentioned before, the law of averages just starts to work against you.
Yeah.
And they've had to settle for a lot of difficult shots.
Yeah. Very little in the paint. You know, they got that 5-second call. It's really been stifling.
I think we also, we would be remiss not to mention the first half of Logan Rohrbacher. How do you follow up back-to-back 30-point performances? You dropped 23 points in the first half. Just impressive performance.
And one thing Mikey did really well is getting down low and drawing that foul. A lot of those shots fell, and then he would get the free throw afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really impressive.
And he's spearheading that defensive effort, too. He's out on the wing. He's not taking anything off. He's a great two-way player.
Yeah, does so many good things, does a lot of the little things. 2 points by Oldenburg to start the third quarter. Hotel down low. Looks like the ball was tapped away by Oldenburg. It's going to stay with the Trojans. Three, no good by Logan. Oldenburg gets out front. 2 points is good. That was Andrew Osterling.
And that might have been the first 2 breakaway points they've had the entire game.
Yeah, I can't think of any others, Mike. Kinnett has it in the wing. He's going to look down low to Collinsworth. Collinsworth.
Nice little shake there.
Great.
And that's the way you want to start the second half.
Yes.
Collinsworth was struggling a little bit in the first half, but this is the way to get things moving in the second half.
Yeah. And we noticed that last night, too. He kind of got off to a slow start, but he finished with 20 points. He ended up having a great game. And hopefully this gets him a little spark here for the second half against Oldenburg. Free throw no good, but Hotel gets the rebound.
That just...
Mike, to me, that's crushing. If you're an opponent,
yeah, absolutely.
You know, you expect to get the rebound. Yeah.
Extra possessions.
Because you got more rebounders down there than what East Central would have.
Yeah.
And yet they come up with a rebound.
Again, just the effort of EC.
Collinsworth again at the line.
We started a little slow, but I think you can tell there's not much of a hangover effect from the previous night.
No. You're worried about their legs or how they would respond mentally. I think they've really passed those 2 tests here, Mike.
I do too, and I think the depth that they're playing with helps as well. You're able to. Coach Diz is getting people in and out of the game, keeping them fresh, and really keeping. As they hit the second free throw right there, really getting everybody in and out and keeping everybody fresh. I think that's important after a night where you play, 2 extra periods.
You know, as a crew, Mike, we've talked about who would come off the bench and who would be kind of that third scorer or, another player that the team could rely on. But we've seen Mergenthal. We've seen McQueen. 3 good by Oldenburg there. And so Coach Disbro has a lot of options to come off that bench.
He does. And that's what you want to see.
3 by Dennis, in and out.
That was a good look, though, as Collinsworth set up at the top of the paint right there to try and bust that zone and gave them a clean look from the free-point line.
Yeah, good shot, just didn't fall. Rebound went to Dylan Stewart.
East Central, again, putting that man-to-man defense, putting the screws on Oldenburg.
Great feed to number 41, Stewart. That's going to send him to the line. Foul on number 50, Casey McQueen.
I think that's his second foul right there.
Team's first, Mike. Oldenburg has 2 fouls. Stewart's free throw is good. He's got 1 more.
Hotel coming back into the game, and I think that's number 24. That's Mergenthal coming into the game as well.
He'll give McQueen a break. Aiden Kinnett comes out as well. Stewart's second shot. It's up and it's good. That lead's cut to 7. Trojans lead 35-28, 5:55 left in the third. See what answer East Central has.
Quick little spurt by Oldenburg to come out of the half. You always wonder what adjustments each coaching staff makes at the halftime. And you see a little more of a focus getting inside by Oldenburg to start the second half, far more than they ever did in the first half.
Yeah, East Central really stymied, really had that pressure. Like you said, he really couldn't penetrate at all. Nothing there for the Trojan. Hotel brings it back out. Bergenthal with the ball. He looks back to Hotel. Tries to get it down. Here's Collinsworth. I thought, Mike, he was fouled, but no called.
Looked like it was. You got to play through that, though.
Yeah.
Again, just keep being aggressive. Keep firing those up, and they'll start falling for him. You know they will. He's a 60% shooter coming into the game.
Great drive there by number 21, Will Friedland.
Quick timeout by Coach Diz right there.
Lead shrinks to 5. 30-second timeout. We'll also take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back with you. Welcome back to St. Leon, Indiana after the Trojan timeout.
Let's see what Coach Diz comes up with on their little break. See if he can get something going in this second half.
You talked about adjustments. We'll see what adjustment they make out of this timeout. See if they can get some more scoring opportunities. Looks like an offensive foul called.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of a push out right there that kind of opened up Rohrbacher to get to that toss that they've been using throughout the game.
Foul against Hotel.
Hotel picks up his second foul.
2 fouls apiece by either team. You know, we saw a little zone by East Central to end the half. They're back in the man-to-man. A little bit more pressure.
There you go. That's great on-the-ball defense right there.
John's such a good defender, Mike. Good help defense there.
That's just smart basketball.
Yes. Here we go. Up. Couldn't finish. A little bit of awkward angle there for Jaden.
He might have been better to just kind of pull it back up, let the guy go by, and get a nice easy layup.
Kind of get readjusted. Rebound to Frank Mormon. Three-point attempt, no good. Oldenburg keeps it alive.
There you go. Forcing it back out again, though. Oldenburg's beginning to settle for the outside shots again. They made a focus of trying to get in to start the second half. EC's beginning to force them back out there.
You look at Mergenthal, really tight. You look at John Hotel, really tight. Jaden Dennis.
Yeah,
they're not giving much space, Mike.
They are not being socially distant.
No, they aren't.
Sure.
And Mike, we got to say we're very fortunate to be able to play the games that we played so far, you know?
I think so, and it's a testament to the dedication to these guys to make sure that they have this opportunity.
Yes.
Obviously, there's so many things going on out here that you just try and keep your nose down, keep doing what you're doing.
Mike, we see this again, a lot of defense out there beyond the arc.
They had a little clear out right there.
Nice rebound there by Rohrbacher.
And it looks like he's ready to push.
Yep. Ooh, off the front of the rim, no good.
Set on the floor.
You call a jump ball.
Jump ball, that is just good effort.
Ball's going to stay with East Central.
But looking at that zone again, Rohrbacher drove into the lane, and there were all five twisters collapsed on him to try and prevent that shot.
Well, when you score that many points, you draw that kind of attention.
Yeah. He's still moving fairly free out there. They're sticking to a pure zone. They're not trying to face guard him like they did last
no
night.
matchup, you know. Like a Cowboys situation where you got somebody
that
stick
one
on
got
him.
away from McQueen.
Yep.
Souvenir in the crowd for somebody.
Turnover by East Central. Still good defense.
Nice switching right there.
Good. Oh,
Rohrbacher overplayed it a little
yeah,
bit, but
he kind
recovered.
of sucked in there.
Who picked up the foul on that one?
32.
That was John Hotel.
Going to be Hotel. It's going to be his third, Mike.
Yep, he's going to have to go take a little bit of a break.
Collinsworth's going to come in for him. He got a little break. Now he's back in the action.
Oh. Good on-ball pressure again by Mergenthal.
Three-point attempt, no good by Osterling. Rebound, Collinsworth.
I think Luke just said, "Give me the ball."
Yeah.
Very politely, but he still requested it.
Foul on 33, Abe Streeter. That's going to be his first. Oldenburg's third. That sends Rohrbacher to the line. In and out. You don't see that a lot from Logan.
Not too much. Let's see if he puts the next one in.
You know, this score's been stuck at 35-30 here for about a minute and a half.
There it is.
There we go.
And that's actually, we're 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, and that's Logan's first point of the second half.
Yeah. That's hard to believe, Mike, after what he did in the first half.
Yeah, he put on a show. If you're just tuning in, 23 first half points for number 42.
Aiden Gannett into the game for the Trojans.
Good defense.
Caleb Mergenthal got a hand on the ball.
The trailer throwaway picks up that steal. And Mergenthal gets the foul there, but that's not a bad foul. That guy was going in for a layup. Make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, they had a foul to give. That's going to be 2 on Caleb.
He just plays with a little more presence than what you would expect for a sophomore.
Yeah.
He's a tough player.
And he's one, you know, seen in middle school, Mike, and he's really developed well from those years to how he plays now in high school.
Yeah. He actually played a little bit of old man basketball down in Lawrenceburg, running around with some 30 and 40-year-old guys, watching their knees crack. Just a kid that's always come across as loving the game, that's for sure.
So you're saying you helped him out a little bit, Mike, in that development, what he is today?
Absolutely. I think my defensive pressure allowed him to fine-tune his outside shot.
It all led to this moment.
Yeah. And hopefully many, many better moments. I was not the star defender.
Caleb with the ball there. He passes to Gannett to Rohrbacher.
That's
Caleb. Off the back of the rim.
That's a nice rebound.
Got it. Can you believe that, Mike? Great effort.
Luke is kind of picking it up a little bit. That's for sure in the second half. You know, first half, one outside shot, and he's come in and picked it up in the second half.
He's like a big train. Once he gets chugging, he's hard to stop.
Yeah. And I don't know, you get him to lock the ball down, I don't know many people that are going to take it away from him.
Yeah, I know. I'd say not many people could take it away from him. Little zone here to end the quarter by the Trojans. Foul call on the floor. That's going to be on Caleb Mergenthal, his third.
That is his third. So a couple foul issues just beginning to pepper up. Nothing too serious yet, but we've got a couple guys. We've got Mergenthal and I believe McQueen, who both have 3 fouls. Maybe not McQueen. I apologize. He's at 2.
Mid-range jumper is good.
That was a clean look right there.
That's a really great look. He sunk the shot. It was Charlie Shebler. Mergenthal for 3.
Put it
at
up.
the buzzer. No good. At the end of 3, it's 38-33. Trojans will be back for the final quarter of action. Trojan fans, welcome back to tonight's game. Trojans lead 38-33. This game is brought to you by Glenn Scholl with State Farm Insurance. Let Glenn and State Farm handle all your insurance needs from auto, homeowners, and much more. Give Glenn Scholl a call at 812-637-3700. Thank you, Glenn, for your support of Trojan Media Productions. S&B Driving School has 2 convenient locations in St. Leon and Batesville. They work around student schedules and offer classes after school and on weekends. Courses are available in person online. Please call 812-576-SAFE or visit S&B Driving School for more information.
We get started in the 4th quarter here. Let's see how the Trojans respond. OA came out firing in that 3rd quarter.
Yes.
And the lead's now down to 3 points. It was a double-digit lead at halftime.
Yeah, Oldenburg, you know, they've kind of come back like they did in that 1st quarter, Mike. They've hit some good outside shots. They've really trimmed that lead.
And they've done a much better job at getting inside, too.
Yeah. Collinsworth had a good 3rd quarter, but Logan Rohrbacher was really quiet. There's a good foul there for the Trojans. That's going to send Luke to the line.
And that's really what should happen. Luke should get 2 points or 2 shots, just like Logan does. Every time he touches the ball, he's really trying to get that going. The physicality that he can bring, I don't think Oldenburg can answer.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You know, there's nobody on that Oldenburg team, Mike, that really matches up well with Luke. You know, he really has to use that body, gain that position, then put it in.
Yeah.
Once he's around that rim, he just has to be looking to score all the time. First one up and good. Here comes the second. That one's also up and good.
McQueen coming in to give Luke a little bit of a rest. Let's see what they're going to do defensively. Looks like we're doing a token, not a token. It looks like we're putting a little bit of a full court press on.
Mike, we saw that a little bit in the first half.
Just changing up the sight lines for Oldenburg.
See if they can get any turnovers from it. They get a missed shot. Canette's going to push it down.
I think Coach Disrow would be happy to let them take that shot.
Yes. Yeah, if you're the Trojans, that's what you want to see. And it's a quick shot, you know. One and done.
He had a clean look. And East Central coming out, going to a zone to start the 4th quarter here. Putting a little 2-3 action in.
Another 3-point attempt, no good.
Nice block out there. Nice job by John Hotel.
That was great. Rohrbacher going to try to drive the baseline. He gets it up, and it rolls around and in.
He gets in there. You can just about guarantee 2.
Yes.
26 now for Rohrbacher.
He loves to drive inside.
He's just so smooth with it, too.
Yeah.
There's nothing forceful about it. He gets to where he wants to go with minimal effort, it looks like.
Yeah, Logan's fun to watch play the game.
The zone that EC has thrown out there has really slowed the pace of the game down even more.
It's really been a good zone. Now here's a shot attempt. No good. Kind of forced up there by number 33, Streeter. Off the glass by Rohrbacher. Oldenburg comes down with the rebound. Number 33, Streeter, and he's going to the bowl side.
There's just not much there.
Not much there,
Mike. Not much at all. There's two ways to bust a zone. You either shoot over it, or you get right into the top of that paint right there. Is that over and back?
That's going to be over and back, the call.
Nice job by Connect right there.
Again, active hands out of the zone. Leads to the turnover. Caleb Mergenthal is going to come in for Aiden Connect. McQueen also comes out.
We got Luke back in after a nice little rest.
And they feed him the ball. Luke is fouled. It's going to be 2 shots for Collinsworth.
And when he gets down there, he's not drawing just his guy. He's bringing somebody else down there, and that's going to open things up.
Yeah. Just like Rohrbacher, Mike, he draws so much attention down low. That defense all night has really collapsed around those guys.
Nice little touch right there.
Yeah.
Gets the friendly roll.
Collinsworth's 9 points, 9th point.
I believe that's 6 in the second half for him. He had 3 at halftime.
Second shot up, and it's good. Collinsworth in double figures. And he's going to come out. Timeout by Oldenburg. They're going to take a full timeout. We'll also take a full timeout. We'll be back with you in 1 minute.
East Central fans, the next East Central Homeboys basketball game this Tuesday night, December 15th, versus LaSalle High School. JV and freshman, ticket seats to the varsity final.
Welcome back to St. Leon, Indiana. 4 minutes, 44 seconds left in tonight's varsity game. Trojans lead by 9 over the Twisters by a score of 44-35.
Let's see what East Central does defensively here. It looks like they're, again, trying to put some ball pressure on. That was just token ball pressure as 12 falls back. Sticking to the zone. I think that's really thrown Oldenburg for a loop in this quarter.
East Central tried that right before the end of the first half, but they've went to it more, Mike, here this second half, and it's really worked out well for them.
Yeah.
You know, the defense, whether it's been man-to-man or the zone, it's been very tough for Oldenburg to get anything.
It is, and there's just nothing moving for them.
Really a lot of communication. You see the guys pointing, talking to one another, and that's great to see.
Nice hustle right there, number 32. John Hotel hustling to get that ball and get the possession back for the Trojans.
Jaden Dennis thought about a 3. He takes it back out, ball with Canet. They're going to reverse it. It's back to Canet and then Dennis. They're just kind of looking, Mike, in this zone, see what they can do.
Absolutely. They're not in a hurry.
No.
Time is on their side.
Yeah. The clock's kind of their friend right now.
Back up on top.
Ball into McQueen. I'm surprised he didn't try to post and go for the two.
Until Oldenburg forces the issue, I think East Central's perfectly fine sitting here draining the clock.
You know, it's almost worked like a stall, even though they haven't been in a stall.
Yeah, this isn't purposeful.
No.
But there's just not enough on-the-ball pressure for them to be forced to do anything other than pass it around.
You know, Oldenburg is only down by 9. I'm kind of surprised they don't try a man to get more pressure.
Yeah.
And just switch it up, you know, like East Central switched it up defensively on the twisters.
Eventually, time's going to be against Oldenburg, and they're going to have to start. They're going to pull them out one way or the other. And they're Diz calling a timeout as McQueen got stuck up there. That was a good timeout by Coach right there.
30-second timeout. Mike, we'll stay right here. We want to take this opportunity to thank Trojan Media Productions. We want to thank our director, Kevin Leach, our engineer, Spencer Powell, our cameraman, Clayton Benkert, and Zach Morris. They do a great job. You know, we started this season and asked me to be a part of it. And every week, Mike, it's got a little bit better. You know, they've added something to it. And it's like I've said, the best thing about it is, you know, you're helping the kids, you're helping the community. It's a class that they can take at high school, and it's something very special.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter. I'm from South Bend and matriculated my way down to Southern Indiana. High school basketball in Indiana is high school basketball.
Yeah.
So being able to give everybody an opportunity to still follow the Trojan basketball team, I think that's a great service these kids are doing for their community.
And it's a great entry into if they want to do radio broadcasting. You know, they can gain some experience for that for the future.
Let's see what Oldenburg does coming out of the timeout. Are they going to force the issue a little more?
Looks like they tried a little
They are
trap
trying
there.
to get a trap set. Nice read.
John looking.
There
Gets
you go.
the ball out to
He's able
Jaden
to
Dennis.
swing it over. You don't really talk about time of possession in a basketball game,
No.
Jack, but I think that's something worth mentioning here in the fourth quarter. They have sat on that clock for about almost 2 minutes.
Yeah.
This has been a trip down here.
Like I said, Mike, I'm just surprised they didn't come out a little bit sooner. You know, it's a 9-point lead, but it's not insurmountable if you really wanted to push and give some more pressure.
Yeah.
Here's Caleb Morgenthau. He's going to come in and spell Aiden Canet.
Minute 57 to go. You think that Oldenburg is going to have to try and do something to pick up the pace.
Yeah.
And they've got Rohrbacher trapped down low. Rohrbacher's happy with. See what they call. Another timeout on the side. Rohrbacher was almost looking like he was going to get fouled. It didn't happen on that. They set the trap, and Coach Diz got the timeout before anything bad could happen.
Yeah. Full timeout call. We'll stay right here with you. We want to thank everybody for listening tonight. We really appreciate it. Mike and I will be back on the 15th next week.
That's a Tuesday night. I think we're going to watch Oldenburg take on LaSalle out of Cincinnati High School. So one of the Cincinnati Catholic schools coming into St. Leon.
And if I remember right, Mike, East Central played LaSalle last year, so it'll be interesting to see this matchup again this year.
Yes.
The rematch.
And I think one of the things we talked about before the game was the offensive showing that East Central had gone with the first two games. And I wouldn't say they're sitting at 44, which is a stark difference than the 81 that they put up. But I wouldn't say that offensively it's been a horribly ugly game. I just think it's the situation. The tempo has slowed down tremendously, and they've responded well with it.
Yeah. Oldenburg slowed it down with the zone, and then, of course, East Central Mike, in that last possession, they held the ball a lot.
And it's still the same possession.
Yeah. But I would say, they've been very efficient on offense. They've not wasted a lot of offensive opportunities. And they've also not taken a lot of three-point attempts. A lot of it's been down low, a lot's been free throws. Ball thrown away there by East Central.
So even though the ball ended in a turnover, that's not what you want. That was a 2-minute trip down to the offensive end. That just ate a good chunk of the fourth quarter.
It shaved a lot of time that Oldenburg could have used to get back into this game. Now they're going to take a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a 30. We'll also take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back with you. Welcome back to St. Leon. Minute 20 left in tonight's game. Shot no good. Rohrbacher with the rebound, and he's fouled by number 25, Charlie Shebler.
That's the 7th team foul there, so you've got Rohrbacher going to the line. I think this is exactly where East Central wanted to be at this point in the game.
Yes. Mike Oldenburg had cut it to, I believe, 3, but East Central's taken back control. They shaved a lot of time off.
Yeah.
And now Oldenburg is really up against it if they've got any shot at all.
Minute 18, you're looking at 3 possessions at the best. Rohrbacher misses the front end of that shot. Returning a fire, and that's a miss. Offensive rebound back out to Oldenburg. McQueen hauls it in for East Central. Rohrbacher was down on the corner. Everybody kind of stood up to see what was going on. He's up and walking. That's another good sign. That foul's on number 32, C.J. Grote. And Rohrbacher's going to the line to shoot his free throws right there. Minute 3 to go. East Central sitting with a 44-35 lead over the Oldenburg Twisters. The front end falls for Logan there, and he's now sitting with 27 points. So came out blazing in the first half, 23 points, just 4 points in the second half. But again, I think pace of play helped dictate some of what was going on with that. Into the game now, number 34, Reed Cleary's checking in for number 12, Aiden Knecht. East Central up 11. Minute 3 to go. And putting the pressure on. Full court press really through him. And that's a nice take. Oh. Number 10, Jaden Dennis had the steal, but he was standing on the out of bounds line as he made that steal. Great defensive pressure. Number 54, J.J. Stanger coming in to play as he comes in for Casey McQueen, number 50. Ball falls out, and Collinsworth with the rebound, and Collinsworth's going to go to the line and shoot still 1-1, but he's going to get his chance to add on to his point total.
At the line, 52, Collinsworth.
Luke Collinsworth with 10 points in the game. Trying to add on to that total. It is 46-35 East Central, 46.8 seconds to go in the game. That first one falls for Collinsworth. And Coach Disbrow trying to empty the bench out, get some guys some run. Number 30, Cooper Hoog is coming into the game for Jaden Dennis. Good game tonight for number 10, Jaden Dennis, the junior. Great defensive pressure. Nice follow through for Luke. It's McQueen coming back in for Collinsworth. It's a luxury for Coach Disbrow to have a big like Luke Collinsworth that can shoot the free throws the way that he does. Oldenburg firing up the three. That was number 20, Andrew Osterling, hitting that shot.
Osterling, foul.
20 points for Osterling now. Great game for him. Rohrbacher going in, shooting 2. First one falls. Number 12, Nick Hoff coming into the game for OA. And Rohrbacher going to take a seat. Another good game for Rohrbacher. It says 28 on the board, but I think he might have 29. Nick Hoff with the 2-pointer for Oldenburg. And now they're just going to run out the clock, it looks like. East Central, a hard-fought 50-40. They take it back out on top. And that's what we have from St. Leon. Final score tonight, East Central 50, Oldenburg Academy 40. Give us 1 second and we're going to put it down low for Jack to interview Coach Disbrow after the victory.
We're joined by Coach Disbrow. Diz, what were your thoughts on tonight's win after that loss last night?
It took us a while to get going, and they really dictated the tempo and the speed of things and what they were going to do offensively in the first quarter, and we struggled a little bit with that, got down early. We didn't play very well in the third quarter, but coming off of a double overtime with those kids playing as many minutes, and we had a lot of people banged up.
Yeah.
You know.
A lot on their legs.
A lot on their legs, and I thought we got a lot done, especially in the second and the fourth quarters.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm proud of them. They did a nice job.
Yeah, they did do a nice job.
Yes.
You know, one thing we noticed, Diz, was the excellent defense you guys had out here tonight. You care to comment on that?
That's something new for us. We sometimes struggled defensively, and we tried some different things. And maybe some of that has been because we've been in a little bit of foul trouble. And, you know, you saw the game last night. Jennings County's got 5 guys that can score.
Yeah, they do. A lot of options.
And not a lot of teams like, I mean, we don't have 5 guys that are going to score like they can. Oldenburg doesn't have 5 guys.
No.
So it makes it a little bit easier when you can put some of your really good defenders and have those other guys help. But I still thought we did a lot of good things defensively tonight.
Yeah.
And we did a lot of good things playing a couple of different ways, which we think we can do and use and become better at going on.
Yeah, we saw the man-to-man, we saw the pressure.
Yep.
You know,
The 2-3, yep.
2-3.
Yep, a little bit. We played a little bit of triangle. We kind of threw a little bit of the kitchen sink at them tonight.
Yeah, the boys played really well tonight, played really smart. Diz, want to thank you for your time.
Appreciate it.
Want to get back to the
Appreciate
team.
it. Thank you.
Mike, back to you.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Jack. As we're getting ready to head out tonight, make sure you tune back in on Tuesday evening. Special thank you to Trojan Media and the East Central students for putting this game on as we sign off tonight. Final score here in St. Leon, East Central 50, the Oldenburg Academy Twisters 40. For Aaron Jackson and Mike, this is Mike Godar. I'm telling you, we're asking you to have a great evening. Take care, everybody.